welcome to Reading in Aevum's Corner. Woohoo! What book are we going to read today, Aevum? Today in Aevum's Reading Corner, we are reading Bubble Trouble. Bubble Trouble. And this is written by Oakley Graham. Thanks, Franklin. Welcome, Franklin. Oakley Graham and Jennie Poe. All right, who's ready to read? Franklin is.
Me too.
Are you? Me too. Here we go.
Me too.
Bodhi loves bath time, and what he loves most about bath time is bubbles. Bubbles. Look at them having their bath. But the bubbles never last long enough for Bodhi. Oh, he's looking a little bit sad, isn't he? Because the bubbles are all gone. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
One day, Bodhi decides to add some extra bubble bath. His mum wasn't looking. He couldn't wait to get into the bath and play with the bubbles until his feet and fingers went wrinkly. Can you see him pouring in the bubble bath?
Yeah.
It looks like rainbow bubble bath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens next. As the bubbles began to form under the tap, Bodhi giggled. The bubbles that were filling the bath weren't like the ordinary bubbles. They were enormous. Enormous bubbles. Wow. The bubbles got bigger and bigger and bigger. Soon the bubbles filled the whole bathtub and then the whole bathroom. I know somebody who's done that before. Yeah, look. He looks like he's wearing a yellow duck, doesn't he? Look, there's the head of the duck. Look at the toilet. The toilet's covered in bubbles. Uh-oh.
Mummy will be angry.
Oh, Mummy might get angry. And then the landing. And then the entire house and garden. They are filled with bubbles. Whoa. What's going to happen, do you think?
They will go away.
Yeah, they might. You're right. Because bubbles do end up going away. It'd be a lot of fun to jump in all those bubbles though, don't you think? Bodhi was busy thinking what to do next when he felt a strange, floaty feeling in his tummy. There were too many bubbles to see, but Bodhi felt as if he was riding on a roller coaster at a fun fair. Uh-oh! He's trapped in a bubble. When the bubbles finally cleared, Bodhi discovered that he wasn't in the bathroom anymore. He was floating along the streets, trapped inside an enormous
Bubble!
ah, bubbles.
Another bubble!
Look at this. Look at all these buildings. They're all different colours. At first, Bodhi was a little bit scared, but soon he began to enjoy the floaty feeling. Bodhi floated over big cities. Wow, can you see him? Look, he's above all those really high towers. Oh, a big bubble. And wild oceans. He's floating across the ocean. What do you think might happen to the bubble? Ooh. He soared across dry deserts and bounced over enormous sand dunes. Wow.
And he might pop.
Let's have a look. Let's see if he pops. He whooshed over noisy jungles, waving to the monkeys down below. You seen the monkeys? Where are the monkeys?
One, day, and baby.
How many?
Dad, Mom, baby.
Yeah. So how many monkeys altogether?
3.
That's right. I can see a snake. Can you see a snake?
Yeah, it's right here.
That's it. And soared high above giant mountains. Sounds like he's in India, going over jungles and mountains. The people that Bodhi floated past could not believe their eyes. Could you imagine if you saw a little boy floating up in the sky in a big bubble? Whoa. Floating around the world in a bubble was lots of fun, but there was a problem. Bodhi was getting hungry, very hungry indeed. Bodhi had to find a way to get home. What would you do if you were floating in a bubble? How would you get home?
I don't know.
Let's see what Bodhi does.
And I will be lost. And I will be crying.
Or would you cry? Bodhi's not crying though. Look, he's got a problem, but he's going to work at it. He's going to think, what can I do? He is wearing a duck outfit. Look. Then Bodhi had a brilliant idea. Bing! He started to use his arms and legs to steer the giant bubble, just like his hamsters steered its ball back at home. You know how a little hamster runs with the ball?
Yeah.
When they're inside the ball? That's what he's doing, so he can move the bubble. The bubble travelled back over the giant mountains, over the noisy jungles, across the dry deserts, and over the wild oceans and big cities. Back he goes. Hi, Franklin. Bodhi steered the giant bubble all the way home, through the front door, up the stairs and into the bathroom where it rested on a bar of soap. Luckily, Bodhi's mum came into the bathroom just as the soap made the bubble pop, and she caught him in her arms. Can you turn around for me? Popped in his arms. Oh, that's enough bubble trouble out of you for one day, said Bodhi's mum,
Can I have
giving
that?
him an enormous hug.
Can I have that?
In a minute. Almost finished, look. Mummy gave him a big cuddle. The end. Thank you. Now, let's have a little chat. What was your favourite part about the story?
Floating away.
Where was your favourite place that he floated to?
The monkey.
The monkeys over the jungle. Wow.
Yeah, and there were blue snake.
Was it a blue snake?
It was yellow snake.
It was a yellow snake. Should we check?
Brown.
What colour snake do you think it was?
A blue snake.
A blue snake. Okay, should we check? Let's check. Oh, perfect time page. It was
Blue snake.
it's a yellow snake with blue stripes.
And for dry.
Yeah. And there's a blue dragonfly though. Mhm. Wow. What an amazing story.
Can I have that?
Where would you like to fly if you were flying in a bubble?
I like to fly fly to the monkeys.
To the monkeys?
Yeah.
Where else? If you could go anywhere in the world in a bubble, where would you go?
Back home.
Back home with me?
Yeah.
Well, I think that does our story time. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to say anything else to the world right now, Aevum?
Why you don't, Papa?
Oh, really? Would you like to say anything else really magical and wonderful?
Yeah, I love you, Daddy.
Oh, we love you, Daddy. We love you, everybody. I hope you all... Would you like to fly if you were flying in a bubble?
I like to fly to the monkeys.
To the monkeys?
Yeah.
Where else? If you could go anywhere in the world in a bubble, where would you go?
Back home.
Back home with me?
Yeah.
Well, I think that does our story time. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to say anything else to the world right now, Aevum?
Why you don't, Papa?
Oh, really? Would you like to say anything else really magical and wonderful?
Yeah, I love you, Daddy.
Oh, we love you, Daddy. We love you, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful, joyful life.